There we go. It wasn't one to work. What's going on? If you're watching this after, I appreciate you watching. I enjoy doing these things. Just got off the 245 live stream. It went great. So see who hops in here, and we will get to rolling. What's going on? What up, Timmy? 50 Blaze, what's up, brother? Hey, you know anything about webcamming with your M50? You say you got an M50? Diggy, what up? 607. Appreciate it. Armando, what's up? Big dog. Fanatic. What's going on, guys? Dang, 19 already. Sergeant Rich. Hey, y'all hopped right over from the live. What y'all think of the live stream? That was fun, man. What up, Juan? What up, Tez? Unashamed. Barber B, Royal Cuts. Yeah, 50 Blaze. There's a webcam utility beta on Canon's website, and it lets you hook it up. But I can't get it to work. So I'll be able to stream with my M50, which will be a lot better. Shannon did it last week, and it was killer. Color card came in. Awesome, Kelsey. What up, Los? Magic Clip or Babyliss FX? Ooh, that's tough. I'm not using my Babyliss right now, but I'm not a big Magic Clip fan. Big price difference there. So this depends on what you can. What up from Portland? What up, Gabrielle? Appreciate it, Sergeant. Yeah, it was fun, man. It's a big step for me, man. I was watching Bazio when I started cutting hair, so it's always been a goal to get to know those guys, just get to meet those guys. So for them to invite me to be on the academy is crazy. And to be honest, I was just the night they called me, I was overwhelmed. Like my heart was beating out of my chest, and crazy. It's crazy to be on there. How do you take a hard guideline out from the T outliner? Yeah, you'll have to flick it out with the T outliner. So you can't punch it in anymore. You have to flick it out, and you have to do a nice flick up into your closed clipper. And that should take it out. What's good, Antonio? Seeing the flick and bump out easier to see in real time. Yeah, that is so important, guys. Like, I got my display clipper at home. Y'all seen this for weeks. Let's see if you can see this. Let me find something flat. So here's the color card. So if you guys see that, that's what a taper blade does on its own. So as you cut, that's what I'm doing. So you guys can see that. So as I go through the line, I come out off the head. I'm using that heel. So when I'm cutting, I'm literally doing this. So not a whole big flick out motion like a lot of people are expecting. It's not exaggerated. It's just a roll of the wrist kind of. And that is so important. A lot of you guys probably struggle with continuing to put more lines in, and that's part of the problem is that you're putting a line in. You need to flick out. It's very important, but don't be doing all this craziness. It's not that significant. It's just your stroke needs to be in and out like this, and not that exaggerated. You'll hurt your wrist. But question: would you be upset if one of your regulars went to another barber within the shop? No, guys. Right now, I'm actually going down to 3 days a week, and I'm going to lose some clients. So it's part of it. If you're busy or whatever's going on, at least they're at your shop, and hopefully they come back to you. But you can only cut one head at a time. So I wouldn't be too upset. What up from Singapore? What's up? Trinidad and Tobago. What's up? That's crazy. Indiana in the house. Taper blade, a flat blade. No, a taper blade is like this. What I just showed. So the fade blade is flat. So you're not going to get this. It's not going to do it on its own. It's going to be in. Taper blade is going to come out on its own. You guys can see that gap. So if you just put it to the heel, it's going to flick out. So as you put your teeth to the top of the line, it's flicking out on its own. Look at that flick of the wrist. How you get to the point where you control your schedule and not your clients. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's tough. You just have to raise your prices so you have enough people to make your money, but you're too busy for everybody to get in. And then you just pick the schedule you want, and you just adjust. I'm down to 3 days. I'm thinking about going up to $40. So I do 8 a day for 3 days. That's the idea. Yeah, raise your prices. If you're too busy, you got to go up. And I promise you it's going to be scary, but it has always worked out for me and all my guys. So awesome, 607. That's what's up. That's why we're doing it. You're not going to learn a ton of haircutting in school, at least for the most part. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. What up, Mr. Coast? Wear time on no drip. Yeah, I mean, if it's oily skin, it's not going to stick very well. I know we hear a lot like, hey, you guys say it lasts a while, but it washed off on somebody. Like, listen, if it's in your hair and you scrub your hair, it's gone. So I'll be honest, if I have it in, I won't wash my hair that night if I want it to last the next day. But once I take a shower, for me, the way I do my hair, I wash it with shampoo. When I get out, I dry it with the towel. That's going to take the no drip off. Too much moving around. So 2 to 3 days if you don't touch it with water. You can rinse, but for most people that wash their hair, I wouldn't tell them it's going to last a long time. I would tell you if you're coming in, I'm getting married in 2 weeks, I'm going to get some no drip. I'm not going to scrub it. It's going to last until I scrub my hair and it's going to come out. So hello there, Canadian barber. Favorite corded clipper? I'd have to say a senior. I haven't used a corded clipper in a while, though, but it'd definitely be a regular senior. Is this a good time to become a barber? Absolutely. It always is. It'll change your life. Maybe not with quarantine going on or all that, depending on what state you're in. But once that clears up, yes. Where you can get a taper blade? Any barber supply. I go through Atlanta Barber. That's where I get most of my stuff. So just look on Barber Supplies. The Wahl taper blade is called a Wahl 1006 is the number. So it will fit. But just look around. You can find them on Amazon probably, different stuff like that. Did you get the new Gamma? Not yet. I am wanting to get the Alpha, so I'm waiting on that. And I will Philthy mod. No, I'm going to use the Philthy mod on what I got. So you're the owner of the shop you're at. Are there any future plans for you moving to Florida? No. I've loosely thought about that and kind of discussed that. It would be dope. But a lot of you guys know I'm getting married in 2 weeks, and my wife's family's here. My family's here. So I'll probably stay here. If moving to Florida would have helped get me on the academy and do some things like that, that would have been dope. But the fact that I'm in Kentucky in a small area, and I'm able to still do what I'm doing, I'm gonna rock it here. So Louisville in the building. That's what's up. I'm in Owensboro. Have to control your book. Yeah, your clients will control your book. So you have to. I'm bad about still fitting people in when I don't want to and stuff like that. So you just got to watch that. The more you do that, the more you let people come no show or be late. You just got to watch that or you'll lose people. Most of my clients have very fine straight hair. I have a hard time blending that open line into the one. Any tips on working on this type of hair? Yeah, that's tough anyways. But definitely once you do your open one, you got to do your closed one. If you want to be careful, do it open, half open, closed, and then use your half guard to take that line out. You just have to work each step of the fade. All those parts of your guards should be in the fade at some point. Just watching your last video, was hoping you drop something right now. Tomorrow, I'm going to ask you guys what you want me to drop tomorrow. I got a south side fade. I got a side shave with a design. I got another bald fade on Jackson. I got a Clay Thompson taper fade, and I have a cosmetologist undercut crop top with a design. You guys comment that. I'm not going to get to the comments for a minute, but can you do self-cut? I got one. That's the only time I'm going to cut my hair probably, so you can go watch that one. How much you charge right now just for a haircut? $30, facial hair $40. Biggest financial tip for a freelance barber that cuts from home and does house calls, no shop. Man, my biggest financial tip for all my barbers is put back $20 a day for every 100 that you make, or at least the first cut you do a day, put it back. Keep the rest. And you can save money real fast. I'm not really an investor at this point. I do want to get into that, so I can't really talk about like where to put it, but definitely save a little bit every day, put it up, and get some things done with that. Best cheap clipper and trimmer. I'd say a Magic Clip and a Slimline and a Slimline Pro Li. Should do a Buddha trimmer on Amazon. Is that the one with all the etchings on it? Question, is recording with your camera an easy task? In school, so I haven't done any videos, but I remember you had a camera holder for your chest. I didn't like that because it was way too much motion. And recording with a camera isn't easy because you got to stay out of the way, but you got to make sure it's focused. Honestly, for ease, I would use your phone. Throw your phone up, click it on the spot you're recording, and it'll record for an hour, no problem. My camera only records only for a half hour, so I have to remember to check that and to reset it. I would use your phone at this point, especially if you're in school, if you're just wanting to record and watch yourself. But a camera's not easy, but it's something you can learn. Got some hair grippers. How do I put them on? I would get somebody else to help you. Stick your 2 fingers in it like this and just pull it like so you can stretch it both ways, and you'll just stretch it open and then have your friend slide your clipper into it. That's how we do it. What's the best move to get a good lineup when doing a crop with a client having thick hair? Yeah, you can wet it and comb it down, and you can cut it with scissors. You could hairspray it just like you would. I'll just hold it with a comb and edge it up, or hold it with a comb and come in with your shears. I'll try to show that on another video. How long after starting to cut did you feel you were good enough to open your own spot? Probably a year in, I felt like I was good enough to do that. I was cutting to the level that my shop owner was cutting, and the town I was in was cutting. But 2 years, it took me 2 years to open my shop. Enjoy your vids, keep it up. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're coming. Do I enjoy the half and the 1.5 for the Philthy mod on the senior? I don't have a half. Oh, do I use it? No, I don't have those yet for the purple guards. I want to get them. Best place to get premium wall guards? Not sure. I think I just bought some off Amazon. But Atlanta Barber is where I get all my stuff. Any advice starting to use the straight razor, even though I don't get credit for it in school? Yeah, just practice. Just start using it. Just be real careful. I would recommend, if you're practicing, to lay them back so you got a much easier workspace and good grip and a good angle. Once you get advanced, you can lean them back like this, and you can just come in over top and do it. But I would definitely lay them back and just practice that. Congrats on getting married. Appreciate it. Best clipper for beginner, Magic Clip. Side shave with design, undercut. Never mind, undercut. Waiting on that south side fade. Yeah, it's the first one I've really done. I don't know. I'll see tomorrow. I'm gonna go watch them again and see what I got. Greenville, South Carolina. What's up? No, I'm Samuel. Yeah. Can you ever do more conservative cuts? Sometimes people come in to get a cut, say 2 on the sides. It's hard to work that into a good looking cut. Yeah, I got a couple. If you go look on my channel, I got a couple basic ones. So definitely go watch those. But I'll try to do a couple. That's awesome that you guys want that, because I got a lot of those clients, and it's hard for me to know what to record because, sometimes everything's basic to me, and I don't feel like it's something I can teach on. But I will record some more. What's up, Raymundo? Do I play Minecraft? No, I do not. I don't play anything at this point. I don't really – that's one of the things. That's why I'm taking Saturdays off. That's a short day in the barbershop, and I need more time to do videos, focus on the academy, and do all of that. So people made fun of me using my phone for YouTube. Hey, let them make fun of you. They ain't doing nothing. I'm a 15-year-old barber from Arizona. Would you be able to give me feedback on a cut? Yeah, DM me. I got you. Samba from Cali. Yeah, you guys DM me. I'll get to it when I can. Definitely, if you guys don't know about the Academy has a Your Haircuts My Feedback that Bazio used to do, but it's live, and you get some real good feedback, and I'm going to start jumping on there as well. And so that's definitely where I'd recommend for that, but I will check it out if you want to. I'll be honest, guys, the DMs and stuff are starting to build up more. That's why I got to take time off work to keep up with all this stuff. So straight razor tutorial would be clutch. Yeah, I don't really do shaves, so I don't know what you guys will want to see. Maybe I will do a shave. But I'll see what I can come up with. I have a lot of ideas of videos that you guys want, but it's hard for me to know, based on my clients coming in, what I can record. So that's kind of tough, but that's what's up. Royal Cuts is my homie. We opened the shop straight out of school. That's awesome. Yeah, get him on YouTube. Do it together. That's the best thing you can do. Taper blade is a 1006. Yes, correct. What's the best way to get before becoming a barber? Best way to get good, maybe you meant? Just study, man. There's so much content on YouTube. Guys, I only had Bazio and a couple guys. You guys have so many people that you can watch. 2 of my guys are doing YouTube. Bazio has like 6 of his guys that do YouTube. So there's like 10 people right there that you can watch. So Oklahoma, what's up? Quick question. I bought a ceramic blade with 2 holes. What's the difference between 2 holes and 4 holes? Not sure what you mean with 2 holes. There's not usually holes on the bottom side. Thanks for the tips. Wish you lots of success. Appreciate it. Should do a self-cut for my wedding. Bro, quit trolling me. You know who's cutting my hair for my wedding. Bring the basic cuts. Okay, I can do it. I got some old man cuts, stuff like that. Is that what you guys want to see? You know, the regular stuff you're going to see? Thanks and congratulations again on the wedding. Appreciate it, man. I'm excited. It's 2 weeks from Saturday, so less than 2 weeks. How do you deal with no structure in a barbershop? Double standards and favoritism. Been there since new shop owner took over. Yeah, that's tough, guys. We were talking about that today with a couple of my guys, just how I'm trying to do the best to make it fair for everybody. And it's just hard. You know, you got people that want different things, that have different work ethics. And that is one of the hardest things. That's really the hardest thing about running any business, right? And I don't know if you're talking about, it sounds like you're there with the owner, so you're not talking about owning it. What I would say is, as long as you're able to go in, work what you need to work, make your money, and you're going to be successful, I would assume that the other guys aren't doing as much. I would let them do it. It's only gonna hurt them. In a lot of shops, if you pay rent, people think they can do whatever they want. Some shops let that ride. My guys, you know, I still have some rules, but you know, as long as you're able to be successful, I would say, you know, just roll with it. I know it's frustrating. I know some of my guys are frustrated about some of the. Everybody's always frustrated with everybody else. It's just part of it. But just try to ride it unless it's just unbearable, and maybe you need to find a new spot. When we be dropping the first trimmer video, I'm probably gonna do one trimmer video. I can't really do a whole haircut with a whole trimmer, so I'm probably gonna do like one video, a couple minutes of each trimmer. I'll do some balding out. I'll do some lining up, maybe a design. And like talk about each one for just a few minutes, drop a little 15-minute video. So what would I think of a cordless fast feed? I'm not a big fast feed fan. Part of the reason is they're still corded. I would probably try it, but you guys know I like my seniors. So Eli said, love your stuff. Appreciate it. What's your favorite clipper you have right now? Still my senior, guys. I love my senior. I do like the Philthy mod, but I don't like the purple guards. So you know, I like my setup together. I use them both for different things. I did just get the taper blade for the gammas, though, and we will see. We'll see how we like it. So, Coast, you know, he might put that dig in that neckline again. That's a tough spot. Do you know a lot? Do you have a lot of clients in Kentucky coming in asking for faded mullets? I have 0. I do have. They are going in my shop. My guy put a Ducks Unlimited duck in the taper area of a mullet the other day. Not a fan. I am on Facebook. Give an old man a crop top. I kind of got a crop top old man haircut. I will show you guys. What up, Celis? Did you do a reaction on a video of a haircut I gave? I'll give you feedback. I want to see anything that walks through the door and lets you record. I can record anybody, guys. I know somebody the other day asked about clients being funny about taking pictures. I've been cutting. I don't take new clients. I probably haven't really for about 3 years, unless it's a referral. And my people let me do it. They think it's pretty cool. So I can literally record just about anything that walks in. So I'll try to keep it diverse. So appreciate an old man cut. Okay, I got a couple. I'll work on it. Should I put a fade blade on my Magic Clips or my Babyliss? I don't like fade blades. I'm definitely going to recommend the taper blade. Would you recommend commission or booth rent for someone that already has a pretty established clientele? As a barber, I would like booth rent because it's set. I know I got to hand you this much money. Once I get it, it's paid and everything else is mine. Percentage of what I make doesn't sound good unless I was slow. But for me, I would say booth rent. What kind of rules as a barber owner do you think those who pay rent should follow? Yeah, that's tough. So I want you guys to have the freedom, but it's a two-way street, right? So it's my job as a shop owner to make sure that I have clients coming in. It's partially my job. It's partially your job. It's 50-50. I need to give you freedom to do what you want, but I also need you to be there to cut the heads that are coming in. And so I have somewhat of, you know, I want my guys to work their days that they say they're going to work most of the time. If they want off, I like for them to tell me in advance, just like any other job. They can have their day off. They can have their full day off. I'll never expect them to come in on their day off because that's their day off established. As long as it's communicated, they can take a weekend or another day off. I like for them, again, same thing. I have some guys that don't like coming in early, but I expect them to be there till close. I have some guys that come in early, and I let them leave early more often than the other guys. So I try to just keep it fair with that. Kind of uniform-wise, I want them to look professional, not like they just got out of bed, but I'm pretty lenient. I want them to be themselves. You know, no profanity, that type of stuff. You know, try to keep it as PG as you – not PG, you know, it's a barbershop. But, you know, I don't allow too crazy explicit talking depending on who's in there and just stuff like that, some basic stuff. Andis Master Cordless. Never used them. I'm not a big Master fan, so yeah, I'm not sure about the ceramic blade, guys. I would say if it's got different holes, it's probably for different clippers. Good clippers for beginners. Wahl Magic Clip. Lineup tutorial. Yeah, again, guys, some of these things, some of these topics are hard to make a whole video about. So maybe I can take some old videos, take all the lineups, and put them together and go through it. So maybe I'll do that. Why you like the taper blade, not a fade blade? Yeah, so I was showing earlier. The taper blade is tapered. See how it comes out at the top? So when you're cutting, it's coming out as you stroke. Where if it's a flat blade, I'll use a color card as an example. If it's a flat blade, it's in and you have to pull it off. It's not, you don't have the tilt to pull it up off the head. That's going to leave a lighter line. Fade blade versus taper blade. Taper blade. Should I get the cordless master? If you like the masters, yes. Compressed versus stretched. I don't really do that for a style. I do it more if I'm leaving all this weight, then I got to do a compressed fade in this amount of space. If I'm going to cut it high, then I have this much space. So I don't really do compressed and really low or anything. I'm going to stretch it the same most of the time, just within a little bit of difference depending on how much room I have. Haven't had a problem with one person I've recorded. They've been supportive. I agree. Somebody might, and that's okay. Kind of blade are you running on your seniors? I have my Babyliss FX, the black Babyliss FX blade on my seniors, and a Philthy mod with a master blade on my other seniors. Just bought a Magic Clip cordless. What do I look up for taper blade? I don't use Magic Clips, but that should be the Wahl 1006. Maybe do a bald fade on a black dude. I think I have a couple, but I'll try to film another one soon. Do you have any advice on how to fix parts done by other barbers that are too high or not straight? Just shave the entire head and let the thing grow evenly. If you can move it closer to the long hair without moving it way over, then go ahead and move it and let the short hair grow back in. But if it's going to be too far over, then you just need to let that grow in for a while until, like my hair right now is long enough that I can part it and connect it. So once you get enough length in that area that you can connect it, even if it's not the same length, you can go ahead and comb it over. That's what I would do. Can I work in your shop? I'm trying to hire if anybody would come. My wife's in here blowing me kisses, guys. Well, she's not my wife yet, but she's about to be. Love the sound of the masters. Yeah, so if you like that, I would definitely recommend them. You get the sound on the Philthy mod, so you can do that on the Philthy mod and you'll get the same sound. Would I use the Finale shaver? I have before. I like the Gold FX shaver, but I use any shaver is really going to get the job done. So can you explain the fading motion? I'm a beginner. Yeah, so you want to do this. If you guys keep the clipper tilted and dig in, you're going to be putting lines in every time you go up. So what you want to do is you want to roll it like this. And if you watch me, like, this is my natural, that's my natural cutting. So if you guys see that blade's coming out at the top, and like, right, let's look at that crease on my hand. So if I work through that crease on my hand, it's coming out as I go through that. And so that's going to leave less harsh lines. That's going to let you clean up that spot you want without putting lines in. What up, Justin? Cordless Master, best clipper out. Okay, a lot of people like them. I'm not a fan of the Masters. I like my seniors, so I'm getting best of both. But, yeah, it's preference, guys. Clippers are all preference. I'll tell you guys what I think and what the price, the difference on price is for you guys. That's all I can really recommend. Bayless Custom FX. Those are tight. I got rid of my green ones, but I may end up with another one. How do you raise your prices if the barbers around you are too scared to raise theirs, produce the same cuts as yours, but you're booked? You do it. It's supply and demand, right? It doesn't only have to do with how good your cuts are. Some clients don't know the difference. They may pay somebody else more that's not as good as you. You need to. My teacher used to say, you need to be busy 80% of the time. So ideally, you're not busy 100% of the time. Once you get busy 100% of the time, you need to raise your prices to where at 80% you can make the same amount of money. So you just need to go up and say, hey, I'm busy. I need to free up some of my time. The prices are going to this. And that's what I would say. Magic Clipper Senior. Senior's more expensive. I would go with the Senior, though. How do you feel about cutting thin hair? Cut it the same. It's a little bit more difficult. You just have to go at it. I cut every head the same way, guys. If you watch my videos, same steps on every head, no matter the texture, the style. I just do it in a different shape. So if I'm doing a burst fade, it's the same steps. It's in a burst fade. If I'm doing a low fade, it's the same steps in a different shape. Where do I get blades for the Babyliss Gold FX? Different barber supplies sell them. I think I just got some from Universal. Just look around on barber supplies. Just Google Babyliss FX blade and see what you can find. It'd probably be at the shopping at the top. For a beginner, what's a suitable price range to spend on clippers? Right now, it's kind of funny because clippers are sold out. So, like, magic clips are expensive. Traditionally, those clippers would be around 60 to 80 bucks. 60 to 80 bucks. Once you get up to the cordless stuff that's more expensive, you're talking about 150. So, but those are going to last you a long time, guys. So if 5 haircuts pays for a clipper and you can do that in a day, then that's an investment that's worth it. So what's the difference between the Seniors and the Babyliss? Similar blade. The Babyliss have notches on the lever, which I'm not a fan on, and it's just a totally different clipper. So, guys, I'll be honest, I don't know so much about magnetic motors and all the different motors. That was something I learned in barber school that I don't look at so much, but those are some differences as well. How do you feel about the Philthy mod on the new Gamma? That's cool. I haven't tried the clipper yet. I do want to try it. I'm not going to do the Philthy mod on it. I'm going to keep the taper blade on it because I already have a Philthy mod on my Masters. So I'm just going to use them as they are, kind of as a replacement to my Senior and see if I like it. We'll see. How do I feel about the Gamma shaver? Definitely getting it so it charges on my mat. Do I offer apprenticeship? No, apprenticeships aren't a thing in Kentucky. So I wish we could. I think you get so much more value out of an apprenticeship than barber school, but it's just not something that we do. Line cleanups with the fade blade on magic clips has been more work than needed. Definitely ordering the taper blade. Yeah, the taper blade is just safer. That's the only way I can really say it, guys, is when you go in with the fade blade, it's going to cut more first time through it's cutting. Where the taper blade, you can kind of like finesse through it. Like I said, it's kind of like an eraser. You're just going to rub it through it a couple times, and it will lightly clean up. So I definitely recommend that. We post once a week a haircut on the Academy. We get in the Discord often and chat with you guys, and we will probably do more than that. We're going to get to where we're doing a live tutorial once a week and a posted tutorial that's longer than YouTube. So the same thing, but it won't be live. But they've been telling me I can do more than one if I want. So I will probably start doing maybe 2 a month. So at least 1 a week live. If you guys saw, Bazio was in mine. Shannon wasn't able to get in there tonight, and Beam wasn't in there. But most of the time, we'll all be on there. So you're getting all of us in there to help answer questions at least once a week. And then all that content, Bazio has like 50 videos on there as well. So, but we're looking to add, and we're looking to get better at it and keep adding. So once a week, guaranteed, and there will be more. Is there a difference between fading up and fading down? Yeah, fading up, you're going to put in a line. You're going to work your way up to it, and then you'll do the next guideline, and then you'll work your way up in that and take that line out. Fading down, you're never going to put a line in. So it's harder to keep track of for if you're more beginner. It's something I can do now, but I don't prefer because I still get a little bit lost, and I would rather put it in with my from bottom to top, and then I'll work my way down once it's established. Been working commission, been loyal to the shop and owner, but I'm not growing in the shop. Been there a year and a half. Do barbers get raises? I think you can. I would definitely ask and just say, hey, man, I've been improving. I'm busy. You say you're not growing. You may need to look for a better spot. I mean, I think you need to be in the best spot. That's one thing I want to do for my barbers is give them a spot that they can thrive and really keep moving forward and never be held by anything that I'm doing. So Shear brand you recommend? Yeah, Fresh Shears. I got 2 videos about them. I got a discount code in there. I definitely recommend them. I'm still using them. Everybody asked if I'm still using them. I sold all my Hanzos, guys. So that should tell you. Which Skeleton FX trimmer blade do you like more, deep tooth graphite or fine tooth gold? I don't know. We were talking about that today. My guy Coast that was in here, he likes the deep tooth for lineups and the gold for the fine tooth gold for balding out. I switched mine from the gold to the deep tooth graphite, and I just switched it and kept cutting just like I was, and I haven't really noticed a problem. So I use the graphite right now, but send them to the Wish site. Yeah, Wish got cheap stuff, guys, and I got a lot of Wish videos, but I can't say I would recommend them over the other stuff. Barber school took me 10 months. Any difference in the 100-year cordless and the regular senior? Just the look, I think. I think it's pretty much the same. Called Sally's for 4 weeks to check if there's cool care and oil. Bought them a week ago, pretty expensive. Went to Sally's and they had, yeah, we haven't had cool care at Sally's for a while. We got they got like 2 bottles in. We went and bought them both. I got 9 Barbers, so we're getting low. I just ordered that Fast and Furious spray. If you guys haven't seen that, I just ordered that. Made it this time, Rob. That's what's up. Babyliss seems slower to cut motor wise. Yeah, my Babyliss, if I get going too fast, it will snag. So I don't use them a lot anymore. Do you struggle keeping low fades low and mid fades mid? Yeah, I used to. Now I really stick to my steps. If you guys watch my video, I do my steps the same every time. I make sure they're in the right spot, and I try to keep them there. So it's all about discipline. Once you put your open one where it is, it shouldn't be any higher the rest of the haircut or any step. It should be right where you want it. And the better you can keep it where you want it, the better you can keep the shape. So license in California. If I move there, would I have to go through school again? Depends. Not school again. If you've had your license a while, it will transfer. If you've only had it for a short amount of time, you have to test here. Or some states make you test. I don't think you'd have to go to school again. Tutorial each or collectively? 1 a week. Like mine was this week. Dre's will probably be next week. Beam was last week. Shannon was the week before. So 1 a week. It'll alternate us, but they told me I can do more than 1. So I am going to I'm going to see how I feel about it. I had fun tonight, and it wasn't that difficult. So I may do another one here in like a couple weeks. So we definitely look to do more. We want to bring you guys as much as we can. We just don't want to overpromise and not be able to keep up. So try Atlanta Barber for cool care. Yeah. Love from Ireland. That's what's up. My family's originally from Ireland. Can I use any other fade blades on the Babyliss? The wall clipper blade will fit, but I don't think the cutting blade will fit. So you can use a wall steel blade on the Babyliss clipper. Your grandfather and your clients when going up. Depends. A lot of people, as I work my way up and I get better, they pay me more anyways. And that's always kind of how I tell you. If you ask me if you should go up on your prices, I would ask you what your average client pays you. So if you charge 20 and they only pay you 20, you may not be ready. If they start paying you 25, you can go to 25. Right now I'm charging 30. I get 35 or 40 every cut. So I know I can charge 35 or 40. And I tell my clients, when I go to 40, you don't have to pay more than 40. You can just pay 40. So I would ask what you get paid right now, and then that'll kind of tell you what you can charge. But I grandfather some in. Some people that get easy haircuts, I'll keep them in a half hour, charge them 25 or 30 bucks. But I don't charge 20 anymore unless it's family, really. My soon-to-be father-in-law pays me 20. Some of my other family does too. So still think of the Ergos as a banana. Yeah, they're similar. But I like them, and I can't wait to use them with the taper blade. So what's good, Lemons? The go for the discount code. Yeah, we got some. Them fresh years are going crazy, so I'm about to get some more, actually. Ordinary Barber, how's it going? Good to see you doing well. Quick question, Super ZR or Octanes? Never used the Octanes. One of my guys had the Supras, and I like the power, but I've heard a lot of good about the Octanes. So if I was going to get detachables again, I would go with the Octanes. How'd the wedding go? Congrats, by the way. Wedding is in 2 weeks. It's in 10 days. How long should you normally take for a haircut? 30 to 40 minutes, ideally. 45, you need to be on to your next client. And 30 for a basic, decent haircut, 30 minutes. If you're doing something with enhancement and designs or anything like that, 45 is decent. What's the difference between the Andis Cool Care and the Babyliss spray can? I don't know what the Babyliss is. All of them are similar. They're all disinfectants and lubricants and things like that. It's just preference. I'm not a big fan of clipper side. I like Cool Care. That's what I've always used. But it's just preference again. What's the best dye to use for enhancements? I use Tomb 45 No Drip. That's my favorite. It wipes off. It's easy to spray. It's pre-mixed in the bottle. You just put it straight in. And that's my favorite. So thanks for the content. How'd you find the Gamma hitters? My new hitters are awesome. When I first got them, I was like, oh, man, they sent me more hitters. I never really liked them. Some of my guys were like, well, maybe I'll trade you this detailer for them, or I'll buy them from you or something. And I used them a few times. They're killers. So I definitely like them. How much is the Academy? $20. It's $20 a month. You'll get a live stream a week and a tutorial a week. There's a lot of backlogged videos that have been from previous time. And like I said, there's also a Discord chat where you guys can get on, and all the members kind of just share their haircuts and help each other. We also get on there and answer questions, and it's just a really cool community. But you'll literally be live like this, doing this while I cut, while I show a tutorial in real time. So some of the guys on here watch the one tonight, and you can ask them what they think. But it's live, it's slow, it's not sped up, and I get to actually answer your questions live while I do it. It's definitely worth it. So I wish I had something like that. My gauges are 3/4 inch. When was your last giveaway? I tried to get on the fake Babyliss. My giveaway was at 5K, but I hit 10K a month later, so I didn't do another one. So I'm probably going to do one at 25. We're already at 11, and I was at 10 last week. So I'm probably going to do one at 25, and I'm going to try to come up with something crazy. I might do a Seancutshair bundle. I'm going to get new hoodies. We'll do an enhancement card, a hoodie, a T-shirt. I got some more stuff coming. If you guys didn't see, I got custom capes coming. So I'll probably include a cape in that. So it'll be a Seancutshair custom illusion cape. So let me know what you guys think about that. $40, where do I live? I live in Kentucky. That's the highest other shop in town is 20. And that is a competitor that left my shop and basically copied everything that I did. Every other shop in town, 15 is the highest. I charge 30 right now, and I'm about to go to 40 because I'm trying to do like 24 a week. I don't want to do 30, 40, 50 haircuts a week. Do you have air compressors in your shop to remove hair? We do not. Bazio and their shops in Tampa, they have a huge like 100-gallon big old air compressor in the back. I just use my blow dryer. Speak more about becoming a barber and how to quit my full-time job. Tiger Shark, the best thing about being a barber is that it is up to you on how much money you want to make. If you want to show up early and leave late, if you want to cut every walk-in, you can make more money. So when you get out and you go to the shop, if you grind out and you work hard, you go give out business cards, you post on social media, you should be able to build up your clientele pretty quickly. At least if you're in a decent shop, and you can quit that. I worked 2 days at my job that I had when I started cutting hair and did so good in the first 2 days. I had already been promoting myself. I quit immediately. So definitely you can do it. You got to go to school. While you're in school, learn as much as you can. Put it out there that you're about to be cutting hair. And like I said, my number one tip, guys, always is make sure everybody you know knows that you're a barber, and you should have no problem. So 805, ciao. Is there any other trimmers out there that can outdo the T-outliner? I don't like the T-outliners anymore. My Babyliss Skeletons, hands down the best trimmer I've had. The Gammas I actually like a lot, and you guys see I use my Slimlines, and they're pretty decent for kids and things like that. So bought a Gamma trimmer, but wasn't impressed. Can it be zero gap? It can. Mine was pretty gapped out the box. So, yeah, you can definitely zero gap it. Academy, definitely worth it. Easier to see the scoop, dig at the fade lines, solid breakdown and block graduation. Yeah, it's cool, guys. I can pause it. I can point at the screen. I can draw on it. I drew a lot more, honestly, than I thought I was going to tonight, and super cool. So I definitely am, like, really looking forward to doing more of that and getting even better at teaching live like that. But I think it went well. I tried to talk most of the time and not really just let stuff go. So where did you stay at in the garage, or did you go straight to school? You mean cutting hair? I never cut hair. Where did you start at? Yeah, I never cut hair before I went to school. I watched some Bazio videos. This is a true story, guys. I watched some Bazio videos. I went to work at Buffalo Wild Wings in the kitchen, and I told everybody, free haircuts in my house. Never cut hair before. Not ever. I went home. I watched 5 more videos. somebody got off work, they came over, I cut 5 heads. I went and signed up for school, and I cut at school. And then I cut in my kitchen while I was in school. I never cut before that. Love your videos. Shout out Bakersfield, California. What's up? Appreciate you. Melvin, run a central compressor unit, about 25 to 40 gallon, one of the lines through the ceiling. Yeah, I would like to add that. I don't know if we'll add it at this shop, but if we ever move, we might. Tips on stretch fades. I would do the same steps. I would just start my line really low and put my original. That's something I just showed on the Academy. I keep about, Dre just did a video on 3 fingers of space on your fade. So you want 3 fingers worth of space, and that's where your guideline should go. So bald line, open 1, 2 into the top. So if you need to stretch it, you just need to put it all the way low and put your blending line up here, and then you have more space. So you just do your sections bigger. What do you say was the best blade for the cordless Wahl Senior? The 1006. Wahl 1006. Thanks for hopping on this live. Congrats to you and the future wifey. Much love. Got a dip. Appreciate it, Melvin. Tips for us Cali barbers. We're cutting hair outside only or closed. I'm out of work, bored. Man, I don't know what it's like there. I'll tell you, when we were quarantined here, guys, we didn't get the option to cut outside. That makes no sense to me. I'm pretty much with some of my homies that are in Cali are like, man, they just don't want to pay us unemployment. That's why they did that. So I can't say I would be cutting outside. I would probably have to cut at the house. And I don't know how strict they're being, if they're going to, find you guys and chase you, but I'd probably have to sneak it and cut at the house. What's good, Flippo World? Amazing work. Videos. Love it. Appreciate it, Giselle. Guys, I'm probably going to hop off here soon. I have not eaten dinner, so it's 10 o'clock here, and I'm starving. There's no school in my country, so I watch you, Bazio, and get beamed. Hey, not to toot our horns, guys, but all of us have a pretty strong belief that we did not learn in school. And I told you guys, I watched Bazio when I was learning. So his original content back when he was basic, before he knew a lot, he was doing basic haircuts. I watched him every night. Every time there was a video out, once Beam got going, I watched him. That is where I learned most of what I learned. And now I'm trying to bring that for you guys. That's why I really keep it real with you guys. I don't withhold any information. I'm not, people are worried about, if I teach you, you're going to hurt me. You're going to take business from me. And that's just not realistic. If I can help you guys grow, you guys are the reason my YouTube's growing, my website, all of that. So there's no reason I can't share with you guys all of that. And that's really what the Academy's for. That's why we do YouTube. That's why we're doing the Academy. So, hey, watch all you can. There's so much content out. And keep looking. When you guys watch a video, hit that down. I don't know how you guys watch. I watch on my Xbox on YouTube. Hit that down key, and you can see the suggestions. Find some other channels. There's so much content out. Killed the Academy. Appreciate the knowledge. Hopping off. All right, 607. Appreciate you. Really the Barber. Appreciate it. Go eat. I'm about to. What's good from Chicago? Would you go the mobile route first, just a shop before opening your own, or just be a travel barber? I would find a good shop to get your feet wet, get in there, cut some heads, and get some clients, and then open a shop. All right, Rob, good night. Thanks for the knowledge, bro. Enjoy your dinner. Much love from San Antonio. Appreciate it, Justin. Renee, appreciate it. All right, guys, I am going to hop off. I'm going to go find something to eat. I do these every Monday. I was a little bit late tonight. If you guys want to check out the Academy, I always drop a link as soon as I get off here. Guys, I definitely recommend it. I have a bunch of you guys have gotten on there, and I appreciate it. It's super cool, and I see the comments from you guys. I'm so glad that you're getting more value, and it's really going to be tailored. There was like 27 or 30 people on tonight, and I want you guys to tell me what you want to see. You guys can unmute yourself on the Zoom. We do it through Zoom, and you guys can ask questions live. This is really so you guys can get the questions answered. Same as this live stream, except I'm not able to play a video and show you guys. And, of course, your subscription pays for the website and all the content and pays us a little bit so we can take the time to do this for you guys. It's definitely in depth. So if you guys feel like you watch YouTube and you learn decent, but you want a little bit more, you want to be able to ask specific questions. Literally, guys, I can pause it. I can draw every section and show you exactly what we're trying to show on the video, and that's what it's really about. That's the big difference. So I definitely think it would be of value, and I will drop a link after this, and you guys can check it out. So worth more than $20. It's a deal. Appreciate it. Can I make a playlist for these lives? Yes, I will. All right, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys. I got a video dropping tomorrow. I'm gonna surprise you guys. I'm gonna go look at them and see what I'm feeling, and I will do a video and have it out tomorrow. So 7 o'clock my time. That's Central Time. That is 8 o'clock Eastern and 5 o'clock Pacific. So 2:45 coming to Australia. I don't know. I just did some color cards over there, but we're trying to expand everywhere. So all right, I'm out. Diggy, peace. 50 Blaze. Appreciate all you guys. I will get on here soon. I'm going to drop the Academy link as soon as I get off, and I'll have a video for you tomorrow. If you guys didn't watch my newest Wish video, go check it out. It did not do very well. I dropped it at noon, and I definitely learned that was not the right time. So I'm going to stick with 7 o'clock from now on. It's not getting the views I thought it would. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.